turned off at Cunnamulla to head to Bourke. And there's a sign there that says that there's no fuel for the next 260 kilometres. So
should be off.
At least we have plenty. We'll make it. It's alright. But we're now heading back into New South Wales. There's a short trip in Queensland, but we'll be back.
We'll be back.
We'll definitely be back. So, not another turn for another 251 kilometres. So, let's go. We've just arrived in Bourke, and the roads in between Cunnamulla and Bourke, there's just nothing. Wide open roads and so many goats. There are goats absolutely everywhere. Oh, you're playing your games? Yeah? We actually did fairly well. He slept until about an hour and 20 out. Gave him his iPad and he watched a movie, and now he's just playing some games. But I think we're going to stop up at possibly a park and have some lunch, and then we'll go find camp for the night. We just pulled up and had some lunch in the caravan. We found this park, I think it's called Central Park, and it's right next to the bowling club, and it actually has like a little bike track. So yeah, with like street signs and stuff like that. Maverick's loving it.
Pretty cool.
After he stacked it in the on the skate park. But luckily he's got his helmet.
Wow.
Wow. That was cut a little short.
Looks good.
For maybe a short period of time. We maybe a stopover. We did a little walk of the streets and stuff, and went into the news agency. The news agency was awesome. It has absolutely everything you could think of.
Toy wheel and everything.
It's huge. It's awesome. But we went into the hardware store, and once again, awesome. The lady was so nice, but just some of the stories that she was talking about in the last few days, and supposedly a car goes missing every day.
Rather keep our car in life.
Yeah, and we'd rather keep the boys safe, and we just didn't have a good feeling, so we're going to continue to Cobar. Back to one of our favourite places so far. So it's only hour and 35 minutes from here, so we'll continue on and probably stay at the same place because we loved it so much, and just chill out. It's not like we have to go anywhere or sightsee or do anything, so we'll just have some fun at camp. Maybe have a fire. Catching up on some well-needed sleep. Not this one on the other hand though.
Nope.
But I guess the long drive means Maverick has caught up on a lot of sleep, which is awesome. I think someone might be a little hungry. Kind of feels like we're home. We are back in Cobar. You'd think we'd learn by the second time around. Oh my god, boys will be boys, I guess. Whoa! Whoa! Is it cold? Yes. Whoa. Oh, goodness. You are clean for now, I guess. So now that we're in Cobar this second time around, we're going to see if we can find some places that we actually didn't see last time.
Like there's two RGAs in town.
Yeah, Jaden found those two RGAs, and there's actually a really cool looking park. So if the big boys being good, I think we might hit that up.
Maybe.
We had to get ourselves some energy drinks to hopefully give us a bit of a boost. Because far out, These boys have been high, mate. Oh, look, he's already fallen asleep and we haven't even pulled out yet.
They're testing today.
Oh my.
But we did find a new RGA.
So good.
What else did we find?
We actually got to go into the news agency, which had everything. Like, the shops in Cobar are awesome. They are so quirky. There's so much stuff in all of them. It was awesome. We went for a bit of a walk.
And a skate park today.
In the park, but
someone
was
a bit naughty.
Yes, so
maybe tomorrow.
We might heat it up another day.
Bands in the bush.
Oh yeah.
Concert thing, so
it was just a piece of paper in one of the windows. Bands in the bush. There's, I think, 6 main singers, and the tickets are free. So we've booked them. So we'll go see how we go. It's so cool. I think it's from 4 till 11. I think it was possibly. Oh, that's right. I took a photo of the sheet so we can get more information later. Living his best life. What a vibe. Got some bickies. Enjoying this view once again.
Back now, one of our favourite spots. I'm playing.
Yeah? Okay, so this is a recipe that I have made so many times before. It is hot jam donuts. So I'll share the recipe. So maybe, hopefully, someone can make it for me at the beach house this summer. But here we go. So the things you will need, I've got the recipe on my phone, is plain flour, caster sugar, dried yeast, a little bit of salt, warm milk, butter, eggs, oil, and of course jam. So I'll show you a tool that I've got. It's the Jaminator. That's what we've named it. It's a little, I've got all the nozzles inside it, but so you pull it out to put the jam inside. So there's your little nozzle that you stick on there. Warm the jam up, suck her up, and then in the jam donut. So So once you've got all the dry ingredients, you just chuck them together and mix them up. Then I'm going to have to warm up some milk and melt some butter and add some egg yolks. So once I've warmed them up, I'll chuck them in together, mix it all up and give it a knead. And then it's got to sit for at least an hour and a half. So give it time to rise. And then
barbecue's warming up, darling.
I just wanted to say, these Systema containers are the bee's knees. They are so airtight and so durable, and like, I mean, we've got them absolutely everywhere, but they like lock into each other. So there's no problem. We've got these sitting here in the caravan and we've had not a problem. Nothing has moved, and they sit perfectly in the, oh my gosh, what are they called? They're from Bunnings. They just suction. Oh my gosh, why can't I think of them?
Fusion lock.
Fusion lock, that's it. Thanks, Jane. Yeah, so they sit absolutely perfectly in there and they don't move. It's, I'll tell you what, the bee's knees. Thank God for these Facebook pages, hey. Because we are off grid, this is how we're going to roll on the stove. So I'll heat up the butter first until that's melted, chuck that in the bowl, and then I'll probably just use the same pot to warm up the milk. So give that a few seconds probably, just to melt all of that. Chuck that in the bowl, add the milk, and happy days. And now once all the ingredients are all In the bowl, you mix. Just kneaded it for a few seconds. Now I'm just going to put it back in the bowl and cover it up for an hour and a half. We're waiting for the football to start. Theo's having some tummy time while these two swim. Oh, God. They're crazy. Jeepers. So now it's been sitting for, I think it's been a bit longer than an hour and a half, so it's nice and soft. I'm going to roll it out into, it says about 1 centimetre thick, and then cut it into discs, let it sit for half an hour, and then we'll cook. There you go. So I've only done half a batch, and that's made 17. So now I've got to let them sit for 30 minutes while they raise, and then we're going to cook them on the stove. So while they're raising, I've just going to put some oil on the stove just so that it can heat up, and then we're going to cook them bad boys. So I actually almost forgot the jam. So in a separate pot, I'm just going to heat up some jam. So whatever I could get, just some strawberry jam, but really you could do it with anything. I've made it with raspberry before, and that's really nice. But I'll probably use a couple, probably about half this jar. Chuck it in there, and you want it to warm it up. You don't want it to cook again, because as you're putting the donuts in the oil, as they cook, you come out, fill them full of jam, cover them with sugar, and then they're done. So I'll show you how to do it all once they're ready. Get my togs in it. There, so I'm just got some cinnamon and some sugar so I can cover them. So that'll do for now. So I probably had the oil a little too hot, but usually I do about 3 at a time, but depending on the size of the pot. 2 minutes, and then flip them over. Once they're golden brown, put them in the sugar. So I may have had the oil a little high, but basically fill her up, and then to stop it from coming out, just there you go, and it stopped it from leaking out. Check that out. We're going to enjoy these, and we'll catch you tomorrow. So as you can tell, we've had a bit of a lazy day. We got out of bed a bit late and just tried to catch up on some sleep, but clearly this one is just waking up. Yeah, so we are at the Bands in the Bush. So we found it yesterday. So we're going to go check it out. Supposedly there's stalls and kids stuff, so maybe he'll wake up, but that's all right. We've packed some chicken burgers and going to go enjoy some music. Yeah. Can you show my monies? So each of the kids get a little token, and they can get either fairy floss or popcorn. So let's see what this bugger chooses.
What'd you get, buddy?
What'd you get?
Popcorn. Can I have some? Thank you.
Go.
So we've got our first sick child of the trip.
Yeah, he's no good.
He just run down and he's got a bit of a headache. It looks like a day for chilling out for him. Movies or something. Weather's not the best, but we'll make do.
That's alright, luckily we're here for the week.
Yeah. What have you got to say? Nothing.
Can you tell we made it through the night? And Jaden has surprised me when he went out to the laundromat yesterday. He had to spend money to get some coins, so we got iced coffees this morning. today is going to be a good day.
Yeah.
We are making sure of that.
Get out of the caravan.
Yeah.
So, little life hack that I figured out with a Bunnings bucket and our grey water hose. Doesn't come in a bag. I just put it in there, twist it around. Perfect. Then you can stack some other stuff inside. You got more room in your tunnel boot.
What a day to be alive. So, today did not come to plan. We've had a second trip to the laundromat. He's spewed all over our bed again. Lovely. And we were planning on going to the park, but that's not going to go happen because he is still not feeling too great. But I need to get out of the caravan. I'm literally going crazy. So, who knows? We're going to go for a bit of a drive. Who knows where we'll end up.
We're just out getting some firewood.
Yeah, that's him.
And we came
He's got his neck down. He's trying to camouflage.
across this little dude. Thanks again, Cobar, for the second time round. If you like our stuff, like, subscribe and share, and we'll see you on the next episode.